Hello everyone, welcome back to a different sort of video, and this will be a new series of mine where I'm going to express my beliefs, views and opinions on certain topics these days, essentially just my take. Today I'm going to be slaughtering the Brexit referendum to pieces. Brexit promised 5 key things for the UK. We'd save £350 million a week, reclaim control of the country's borders and immigration system, be able to strike trade deals independently of the EU, and we can make our own laws. But have any of these promises been followed through on? Promise number 1, no. Brexit has caused us to become the only member of G7 with an economy smaller than it was before COVID, and the pound has taken a beating in the 7 years since the 2016 referendum, losing a fifth of its value. Even if we were to be saving that much money a week, why are there still so many strikes in the country? Secondly, we have not reclaimed control of the borders, as 73% of the public think we're not in control, and only 9% believe that Brexit has improved our control of the borders. Third, immigration system control. We're definitely not in control of that. Frank Lampard has more control of the Chelsea dressing room than we do of controlling the immigration system. Only 7% of British people believe the government are in control of the situation in the Channel. 55% of people think immigration is too high. 60% believe the Home Office plan to deport asylum seekers to Rwanda won't work. And 86% of the British public disapprove of the way that Suella Braverman is handling her job. Now, fourth, this is going to be a bit of a bigger topic where we'll talk about trade deals, trade in general, jobs and investment. Well, the country is suffering from food shortages, like Greg's having a lack of poultry for pasties, Costa have a lack of decaffeinated coffee beans, and Co-op has suffered its largest food shortage in history. And also, the only trade deals being done are also useless, since they're all either replicated deals of what we had when we were a part of the EU, and, as I'll move to on in a second, there are examples of trade deals which have no economic growth for us. By the mid to late 2030s, these following trade deals, that's the one with Australia, the one with New Zealand, the one with Japan, and the Trans-Pacific CPTPP trade deal, whatever that stands for, I don't know, there's an expected growth of 0.26% from all those trade deals combined. There is even an estimated minus 4% long-term loss in growth caused by these 4 trade deals Brexit are responsible for. And investment. Analysis shows that investment could be 25% higher than it is now without Brexit. And you've also got jobs. There are 330,000 fewer workers here due to Brexit. This has hit sectors like transport, hospitality and retail hard, making this country less economically determined and persevere. We don't try anymore. We don't have the resources anymore. And finally, can we make our own rules? Well, those in the government clearly think they can, but that doesn't mean you can also break them. However, more seriously, critics accuse Boris Johnson of rushing out half-baked plans to shore up support from his Tory MPs when talking about making our own laws, as no laws have been introduced, have they? Not that I know of. The EU also has countless benefits for us, like European harmony, considering the EU healed the scars of 2 world wars, and there's been no conflict between countries in the EU since its formation. It's even made countries not in the EU act better, like Turkey, who wants to become a member. They've implemented human rights legislations. Then you've got the economic benefits. Companies of more competitive natures now, increasing economic growth. Also, we are going to become the biggest fall of grace example ever. In 1922, we had the largest empire the world had ever seen. We were in control of 25% of the planet. Now, because of Brexit, Northern Ireland and Scotland aren't happy. 55% of Northern Irish residents and 62% of Scottish residents voted Remain, showing neither of the countries wanted to leave the EU. So we're going to end up just England and Wales. Although we'd probably rather just have England, am I right? Really? So, Brexit clearly didn't follow through on any of its 5 promises, instead just causing bigger issues than we had in the first place. Thank you for listening to me ramble about Brexit. I just think it was a terrible decision done by the UK.